I had to buy this thing to make this video happen, but maybe I can use it in the future. It can at least lift your mouth. So I just put on the first layer out of 4 and it went kind of well. I listened to your comments yesterday, so I haven't painted outside. And I agree, it's much more fun if it looks like a completely regular piano from the outside. But when you open it, you're like, what is going on here? Maybe I can hire a piano tech, I don't know. But there's a small problem, you know? I anticipated to at least paint the outer rim. You made me realize that it was such a huge mistake to do this. So I'm going to have to refinish the outside of the piano. And what I created here needs to kind of match this. I mean, I'm not going to be too perfectionistic with it, but at least decent. So this is the bridge of the piano. I spent this entire day, I think maybe 5 hours, filing out this black graphite that usually is here, because the epoxy, which is kind of the paint I use everywhere, which will waterproof it, I don't think it will stick to the graphite. But I think we kind of have to soak this, because you can see how many cracks it is. Yeah, that's not good. So the next step now is going to be wait for this to dry, I think 24 hours. Then I'm going to paint it again with the epoxy primer. After that, it's time for the actual, like the blue pool color. And I did read some interesting comments saying that maybe I should use, like, you know those tiles that you have in pools? I kind of didn't realize you have that until I looked it up. And when I looked it up, I was kind of like, oh, yeah, I've seen this like a million times. But the problem is, I think it's way too much work. You don't even know how much work this project turned out to be, because I couldn't remove the iron frame of the piano with the strings intact. So I'm going to have to do a complete restringing, and that's a pain and also expensive, but I also already bought all of the stuff. But this video, it sounds so simple in theory, but it's, yeah, there's so many layers to it, literally.